Yeah, sorry I couldn't help you out last year. Right? You sent me texts like, you're like, hey, can you do these games? I was like, man, that's like the day I had tons of stuff.
So I have a meeting with them on Thursday, the 11th.
And who is
with
it?
the Pigskin guys. So they're out of the Maxwell Club of Philly, or actually Maxwell Club of football out of New York.
Yeah.
And that's who we partnered with to produce that last year. Just with weird meeting of the minds. And
that's great for salaries.
that's right.
You're talking about the Maxwell Football Club. That's good stuff.
No, I ended up got a membership. Katie's got one. Like
wow.
Right. I got cufflinks.
Cufflinks. That's what you need.
So really nice guys now.
Yeah.
And I met them once or twice before at weird one-off games that I went to, and then that just led to just networking. And next thing you know, we're hosting an event for them, and it's great. And I'll let you know about Labor Day weekend if you're available.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but you know, that's always something interesting. Challenge myself a little bit. I'm going to do a little quick run.
Welcome to Abyssinia Stadium. We're on the air, looks like, just watching warm-ups. Tonight's game is the last home game for First State FC here at Abyssinia for the season. And currently, the Midnight Riders sit in 5th place after 9 games played, 0 wins, 3 draws, 6 losses for 3 points. And their opponent tonight, Westchester United SC, aka the Predators, have played 9 games with 7 wins, 2 draws, and 0 losses for 23 points. They are in 1st place in the East Keystone West Conference of NPSL. First State FC is in 2nd to last. So it, on paper, looks to be a one-sided event, but First State FC is moving forward. They're on the ascendancy. They look to be playing better. And coach before the game said, this is our last chance. So he's put that attitude into the players and into the coaching staff. So let's see what happens when they come out. We're going to take a break. We've got to go out and do the national anthems and the team intros and everything like that for the field. We'll be back with the broadcast shortly. Thanks.
Thanks for listening.
I was going to ask you that information. 7-0-2 or 7-2-0.
7-2-0. And the guy said, "Oh, we had some hiccups." I was talking to the coach. I go, 2 draws? That's your hiccups. He's like, yeah, okay, all right.
we're here. I just did all the stadium announcements. We had our national anthem being sung. High schooler Isaura Marie Ortega, who's a rising junior at Cab Calloway High School here in Wilmington, did an excellent job. We're in the hot sunshine. First State FC moving left to right in their traditional black uniforms with green sleeves. Westchester United SC moving right to left in all whites. Referees are in red, and most of the fans are on the shady side of the stadium. Now we've kicked off starting lineups. Let's see how they start first. I'll give you the starting lineups in a little bit. Looks like a high press to start off for First State FC. Defenders sweeping it around for Westchester. Now Westchester is in first place. They're 9-7-2. Sorry, after 9 games played, they're 7-2-0. No losses. In first place, 23 points, looking to run away with the NPSL title for the East Keystone West Division. First State FC, on the other hand, unfortunately is winless so far this year with 3 draws and 6 losses. They're coming off a 3-2 loss against PA Classics on Monday. They had a makeup game, so that's how they're at 9 games. Last week, I know I told you they had played 7, so that's where that extra game comes from. Well, the starting lineups for Westchester United SC. In goal is number 1, Tino Gneiss. They're playing a 4-2-3-1, by the way, so the back 4 from left to right. Number 24, Luke Martelli. Number 23, Bobby Hickerson. Number 8, Ende Tima. And number 3, Tanner Brentlinger. The ball's out of bounds for a throw-in. At midfield, they're playing the 2 that I told you about. I talked to the coach, and he said it's kind of like a dual 6, but they can take turns attacking. Number 9, Owen Slack, and number 12, Carter Houlihan. And then the true midfielders across the front from left to right, Ken Roby, number 28, number 10, the captain, Ridge Robinson, in the middle, and number 27, Josh Lucchini at right wing. And then their lone striker is number 14, Vince Petrera. And the coach is Blaise Santangelo. Met him before the game. Nice guy. And Anthony Noel is his assistant. Now, for your First State FC Midnight Riders, as Juan Saldariaga takes a goal kick, is goalkeeper number 16, Juan Saldariaga. From left to right, across the back 4, again, they're playing a 4-3-3. Traditional lineup with a little twist. I'll get into that in a second as Westchester starts moving up the field. Martelli over to Roby. Roby on his right foot. Passes right into a defender. Thompson sliding it forward. 1-1 race. It's a big man lumbering back there. Looks like Bobby Hickerson. He's a big guy. He moved pretty quickly for a big guy. Ball over to Jackson Sopa. Anyway, back 4 from left to right. Number 22, Grant Sopa. Number 23, T. Garnett. Number 6, Kyer Ogunsanya. And number 27, Jackson Sopa. Now, usually Coach Douglas Cunningham plays an inverted triangle in the middle. He is playing a straight triangle, either a straight midfield or a standard triangle. He's got Stephen Thompson, number 7, at the base, and captain number 5, Miles Hood, at the base, and Hakeem Williams, number 34, playing the 10 role, I suppose. Instead of having a dual 10s, they're having a single 10 tonight. Ooh, good tackle at the top. Open. Jackson just puts it wide. Joshua Jackson had all the time in the world, all the space, and put it wide. He's got to make that goalie work. He's got to make nice work at it. Anyway, top 3 across the front. Number 15, Jeremy Briquette. Joshua Jackson, number 13 in the middle, we just saw shoot. And number 26, Joshua Bell on the right side. As I mentioned, Coach Douglas Cunningham is the head man here at First State FC. He's had stints at Concordia College as head coach, assistant at Wilmington University, at Bloomfield, and at Post in Connecticut. Jackson Brandwin is an assistant coach for him, and Roll Reed is his goalkeeper coach and assistant coach. Now, don't let me, as I watch the ball kids help out, the Cecil FC Galaxy are our ball boys and girls today, so we appreciate having them here, helping us on the sideline. You can see them in the yellow pennies, and up as the ball goes up the sideline. Roby, cutting on the inside, dribbling, loses the ball. Stephen Thompson. Miles on the ball, on the near side. Hood finds Joshua Bell, can't control it. Owen Slack over to the top. Drops off to, looks like Lucchini, all the way over. Rowe on foot, dribbling towards the D, dribbles through. kicked a field goal, worth nothing here at this game, but first a shot. We'd like to thank our sponsors, as always, LiveSight Production, Delaware Orthopedic Specialists, Gonser & Gonser, Inc. Now, and Elite Physical Therapy. I'm getting messages. Sorry, making a little business. Got a message about some halftime announcements, which is fine. I can make that announcement here when we get some break in action. If you came out to tonight's the last home game. It's Independence Day game. We wish you were here, but I hope you're having a great holiday weekend. It's our only Friday game at home this season. It's also a later start time. Shadows, you can tell, are a little bit longer. More of the field's in shade, which is good for the players because it's hot. It is very sticky. Anyway, the Heckert Group is the 1K Cleats for Kids Heroes of the Match because they have made the biggest donation of cleats for today's match, and we appreciate that. Thank you to the Heckert Group. One of our other sponsors, 1K Cleats for Kids. We take cleats, we donate them to children in need, places in need, and if you bring a pair of cleats, I'm sure we'll do it next year too. If you bring a pair of cleats, you get free admission to a First State FC game. So, for the future, have some old cleats. Don't throw them away. Donate them to 1K Cleats for Kids. It's a great organization. And thanks to the Heckert Group. As we get back to action. Telly on the left side. Finds Carter Houlihan. Loses the ball. It'll be a goal kick. But you can see Westchester United SC, who are nicknamed the Predators. I will call them the Predators because that is a long name for me to keep repeating every time they touch the ball. So the Predators, they look pretty well organized. But First State FC is handling the pressure. Briquette on his right. Big switch on the ground. Sopa can't quite get there. Has to play somewhat defensively. Roby. Moving forward. Boy, they maraud up this left side, don't they? Ooh. Carter Houlihan called for the ref to make a call, and I heard a lot of screaming there from a couple of the players. Luke Martelli. Anyway. Moving forward. T. Garnett. Up to Thompson. Thompson. Up to Sopa. I'm sorry, that's Akeem Williams. Throwing on the far side. In the shade. Both benches moved to the shady side of the field. Westchester United coach said, hey, why are we sitting in the sun? Why don't we sit on those benches over there? And one of our co-owners said, well, that's our home field advantage to sit in the sun. He said, well, you can sit there too. So both teams moved their benches over to the far side. I'm sure they will enjoy it. The training table was actually in the sun. Ooh, as the ball goes right across. Dangerous pass across the front by Luke Martelli on the deck. See some stretching back there. I don't know who's stretching. Anyway, side corner kick. Looks like Slack is going to take it for the Predators. Ooh, punched away by Saldariaga. Saldariaga handles it. Looks for the quick break. No dice. So I talked to Coach Cunningham before the game, and I said, what's your message to the team, right? We're winless. We're playing at home. We can't make the playoffs. He said, just give everything we got. He said he wanted a complete 90 minutes from the team as Josh Jackson looks up and makes an poor decision, trying to shoot a 40-yarder and didn't get any of it. Anyway, complete 90 minutes he wants, and he said, and I quote, it's the last chance. So hopefully the players have had fun. Hopefully you've had fun watching the game either here in person at Abyssinia Stadium or via our web broadcast brought to us by LiveSight Productions. Crack staff here. Chris and Liz. You can hear Coach Cunningham. He's talking to everybody. Well, that's the other thing. Other games, he yells forward, right, the other direction. And sometimes I can pick it up. I don't know if the microphones can. I'm sure anything he says today is going to be picked up by our microphones. So I apologize if any colorful language comes out. I try to keep it clean, but Coach Cunningham often works blue. Anyway, Miles over the top. Not cleared. Joshua Bell was putting pressure on him. Sopa forward to no one. And the Predators take over. Moving up the right side, that's Tanner Brentlinger, number 3, finding Josh Lucchini. Lucchini is a kind of a hospital ball there. Slack picks it up, or is that? Yeah, stolen by Sopa. Here comes Joshua Bell, Wilmington University product. Put the ball up a little too quickly. Probably could have dribbled into space before figuring out which way Jackson was going to go on his run. Miles Hood shepherding him towards the sideline. Martelli gets it back to Owen Slack. Slack switching the field to Ende Tima. Tima back to Slack. Slack, no pressure on him. Looks for the big switch. Jackson Sopa. He's got 2 men coming at him. Just plays it out of bounds. Safe play, safe play. Here in the 12th minute. Martelli chips it through. Back to Martelli. Chips it to the far post. Offside, says the far side referee. Lineswoman put up that flag awfully quickly. So it takes his time. There will probably be a water break in this game like last week. Referee saw something. Maybe the ball was moving. Oh. Offside. Referee wants a side chosen, not just the middle. Anyway, wasn't sure what the concern was, but anyway. Slaughteriaga lines up. Drives it down the line. Joshua Bell goes up. Loses to Luke Martelli. Hood with the ball. Miles turns on his right foot. Sends it back to Saldariaga. Keeper heads it over to Kair Ogunsaga. Excuse me. Ooh, can't lose the ball there. Oh, nasty foul. Swung at the ball, did not get it. Akeem Williams just trying to clear the ball. Caught the opponent. That's number 10, Captain Ridge Robinson for the Predators. We have a dangerous free kick here. No card. There was no intent. It was nasty, but there was no intent. So let's see Saldariaga set up his wall. Let's see the ability of Westchester United SC's free kick taker. Which looks to be Ken Roby, number 28. A couple weeks ago, I saw one of the most beautiful free kicks I've seen in this stadium. Up and over and under the bar. Up and over the wall and under the bar by a good portion. Goalkeeper had no chance for First State FC in that game. Let's hope the wall holds or this ball is off the target, off the mark. Through the, oh, great save. But rebound, far side. And that'll be a goal for Westchester United. Trying to get a number. Looks like number 14. Yep, number 14, Vince Petrera, the striker.
Goal for Westchester United SC in the 14th minute. Number 14, Vince Petrera.
going on. Everybody's into the benches. Maybe there are 2 water breaks per half. I don't know. Anyway, it's 1-0 for the Predators. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll make an announcement for the First Aid Cleats for Kids. Here we are again, down a goal, 15 minutes in. Let's see if the Midnight Riders can get through and tie this game up like last week. The bench is very short this week, so there are only 4 subs. One of them is a goalie, Kalen Campbell, number 1. On the bench, number 8, Oludemilade Olajoyegbi. I'm sorry about that. Oludemilade Olajoyegbi. That's number 8. And number 11, Tuwalade Fadebo. And number 17, Mayowa Taiwo. Those are the only bench players tonight for First Aid FC. The roster for Westchester, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subs. My guess is they'll use them on a hot night like this. If I learned anything last week, it looks like there are unlimited subs in this league because last week Hershey used a lot of subs, as did First Aid FC. Almost emptied the bench. But we're here for kickoff. Goalie Saldariaga made a beautiful save off that free kick, but no one cleaned up and protected the backside. And Vince Petrera swooped in, scored a goal. It's 1-0. Jackson Sopa. Over to Ogunsanya. Finds T. Garnett. Garnett swings it out left to Jeremy Burkett. Grant Sopa. Jeremy Burkett. Outside of the foot. Stephen Thompson picks it up. Burkett moving on his left. Goal kick. Tino Nice with the goal kick. Plays it short to his left. Splits the middle. Stephen Thompson putting pressure on. Luke Martelli with the ball. Back to Bobby Hickerson. Hickerson finds Slack, who sends it. And Tima. Tima sends it out right side. Lucchini finds Slack again. Back to Tima. Tanner Brentlinger splits. Finds Carter Houlihan or Josh Lucchini. I keep saying Lucchini. Excuse me. It's Lucchini. Coach said that before the game. It'll be a foul near midfield and a free kick for the Predators. We'd like to thank our Cecil FC Galaxy ball boys and girls. Thanks for coming out. If you want to do that next year, get your youth club out here. Church group, we'll take anybody to help us collect balls. You can see there's a spacious area outside the sidelines. So we love to have the kids out here. They get a kick out of it. And we don't have to chase the ball down as much. Anyway, pressure. Tima back to his goalkeeper, Tino Kneis. Bobby Hickerson. Big man. Lumbering forward. No pressure. Big left foot over the top. He overshot his man. That's Lucchini. That'll be a goal kick. Garnett. Jackson Sopa with the throw-in. Finds Miles Hood, the captain. Miles clears it upfield. Jackson can't win it. Hood on his chest. Stolen. Carter Houlihan. Stolen back by Hakeem Williams. Ball out on the right side for the Predators. Owen Slack sends it back to Tima, number 8. Dribbles into trouble, but gets away with it. Stephen Thompson puts his hands out, saying, well, What kind of foul was that? Anyway, here come the Predators. Lose it immediately. Hakeem Williams. Passes it back to Grant Sopa. Grant back to Juan Salariaga. Salariaga on his right foot. Chips it over to Jackson Sopa. And the ball's out of bounds. Thank you, ball boy. Jackson Sopa with the throw. Ooh. Big ball. Looked like a foul to me, but nothing. Miles Hood trying to slow the play down. Out to the right side. Chipped in the middle. On the ground. Stephen Thompson. Very physical game. The referee's letting a lot go. 24, that's Luke Martelli. Playing very much like a midfielder. I was given his position as on the back line, but he definitely makes marauding runs. Here he is again. Cutting in on his right foot. No pressure until late. Miles Hood. Excuse me, that wasn't Hood. That was Ogunsanya. Oh, cut on his foot. And number 10, Ridge Robinson, did all the hard work. Beat two men, opened up his body, had one-on-one with the goalie from about the penalty spot, and could not hit the target. We remain 1-1 after Pereira's goal in the 14th minute. Salariaga lines up for a goal kick. We've had one water break so far. We're here in the 22nd minute. Ogunsanya over to Grant Sopa. Sopa finds Burkett. Burkett, no one challenging. Crosses midfield. On his right foot finds Miles Hood. Miles on his left foot. Cuts. Gets a little help there from a teammate. That's Westchester United teammates, I mean. Jackson Sopa. Cuts on the inside. Finds some space. Finds his teammate Hood, who finds Grant Sopa on the left side. Sopa finds Burkett. Burkett, one-on-one. Gets on his right foot. Finds Jackson. Gives it back to Burkett. Burkett lines it up. Ball is spinning around. It might be a corner kick. It's a throw in. Jackson Sopa. Trying to find Joshua Bell there in the green boots. Sopa megs him. Ball's cleared. Ball boys are figuring out the technique here. They got it now. Throw in by Miles Hood here on the near sideline. Finds Jackson Sopa. Jackson cuts inside. There's a double team on him. Returns the ball to Miles Hood on the right wing. Miles cuts back. Dribbling forward. Chips into the box. Can't clear that front defender. Nice flick, and here comes the break. Good recovery by Stephen Thompson. Another foul from behind. It's the same foul he was called on before, so I'm not sure if the referee is on the same page as the coach. Well, I know that. But it looks like Stephen Thompson's going back and making those tackles. Not sure if he's late. Not sure if he's catching legs. I don't have a close-up. I don't have a replay. It's just what I see here in the booth. About halfway through the first half. Miles Hood on the ball. Finds Hakeem Williams. Williams finds Bell. Wilmington University product. Back to Hakeem Williams. Williams on his right foot. People converge. Jackson on the ball. Offsides. Lineswoman puts up the flag pretty quickly. It looked like he was offsides, but it was a great move. So 4 referees. We have the 4th referee on the far side, central referee, and 2 lineswomen here on the near and far side. Westchester United moving right to left in their off grays, black numbers. First Aid FC in their traditional black uniforms with green sleeves and green outlined black numbers on their jerseys. Over on the right side, Lucchini. On the right foot, looked like he lost his footing. I heard no, no, no. I don't know if that was the referee. I don't know if that's fans. Anyway, could have been Chris. Chris is talkative tonight, which is good. We need a little action up here. Miles Hood. Back to Hakeem Williams. Oh, Hakeem stepped on the ball. Thankfully recovered. Jackson Soap is open, calling for it. Josh Bell gets it, finds Miles, finds Hakeem. Jackson is open. Decides to go long, trying to find Stephen Thompson. Can't do it. Martelli here on the left. Houlihan goes back, resets. Tima, number 8, on the ball, moving towards the right. Far side. Owen Slack. Slack gets out of danger. Little 1-2 on the far side. It'll be a throw in for the Predators. Far side. Throw in. Chip into the middle. Pretty well covered. Salariaga collects the ball. And First State FC is moving forward. Salariaga sends it long. Trying to find Jackson. Jackson sends it the wrong direction. Ken Roby. Move forward. Ridge Robinson. Over on the far side. Ooh, cuts in. Salariaga picks it up. Crisis avert. Jack Dopa calls for the ball. Salariaga rolls it out to him on the right side. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. I think they're baiting him into kicking it long. Stephen Thompson runs away from the ball. He's got to check back to that. Westchester's waiting for that ball. Hakeem Williams sitting deep. Oh, yeah, he's just sitting deep, curling around. Miles Hood finds Burkett on the left side. Burkett, Wilmington University product, moving forward. Finds Stephen Thompson. Thompson on his right foot, cutting across the middle, chips across, trying to find Joshua Bell, put it over his head. And that'll be a throw in for the Predators. Martelli with the throw in. Ken Roby over to Slack. Slack over to Lucchini. Throw in for the Predators. Referee wants it back a little bit. Closer to midfield. Burkett hands him the ball, and we're back in business. Throw is back to Ende Tima, number 8. So there's not much top pressure, upper third pressure this game. They're sitting back a little bit, letting Joshua Jackson, number 13, striker for First State FC, do some of that side-to-side running. Stephen Thompson playing a little bit of a man. Luke Martelli on the left side here, steps across the ball a couple times. Roby turns. Slots it right down the middle. And that was too easy. Just too easy. Collected at midfield and buried. That is too easy. At the 29th minute, Vince Petrera gets his second. And that was 2-0 Westchester United SC.
Goal in the 29th minute, number 14, Vince Petrera. Score, First State FC 0, Westchester United 2.
So that was a breakdown. You can't let a back to his goal. He's not even a back to his goal striker from what I've seen. But you let him play it back to his goal. He turned, there was nobody on him, and he just placed it with a little oomph on it, just past Saldarriaga. Saldarriaga could do nothing about it. There's got to be you got to put a chest on his back, or you got to make a threat of it. Better yet, don't let that pass even happen. And don't forget, Petrera missed one of those earlier in the game. He turned, he was wide open, and he just missed the goal. And he was on the penalty spot. This time he was at the top of the box. And that's an ambitious ball that's going nowhere. T. Garnett. Garnett's changed his number or what? It looks like he's wearing 28. I have him at 23, but anyway. Looks like he's wearing 28. Anyway, there's another foul at midfield. Yeah, it looks like he's wearing 28. Ball's in play around the back. Ball up the middle. Takes a funky bounce. But, ooh, collision there. Akeem Williams. Just getting a little talking to by the referee. No card. But saying probably, hey, watch it. Don't go in that hard. Water break. So it's our second water break. So it seems like, well, I hate to be a pattern guy, but basically Westchester United score and then both teams get a water break. So I'm hoping that no one gets very thirsty and allows Westchester United to score just for water. But anyway, it's 2-0, 32nd minute. There's probably going to be 2 minutes of added time at the end of this game, maybe 3. Excuse me, at the end of the half. So, what can Coach Cunningham say to his players to clean up that defensive area? Because they've been playing pretty well. The counterattack's all right, except I believe they're relying a little too much on the long ball early. I don't mind a long ball here and there, but they're launching a long ball from inside their own half, maybe halfway between the 18 and the midfield stripe. So I think you can move that up a little bit, and that forces you to have possession and also stretches out the defense. So Westchester will have to step up to you, right? They can't just cram it in the back because then you can run forward and cause some problems and possess and take the pressure off. But Westchester United doesn't look like they love possession. They look like when they have the ball, they like to attack. Use the wings, have some overlaps, and they've been doing a pretty good job of it so far. Anyway, I'd like to thank our sponsors, LiveSight Productions, Delaware Orthopedic Specialists, Gonser & Gonser, Inc. Now, and Elite Physical Therapy. The food truck outside is DE Mex, and 1K Cleats for Kids is always ready to take donations, and we'd like to recognize the Heckert Group for being our 1K Cleats for Kids Heroes of the Match. They've given the biggest donation of cleats for today's match, so thank you for that. We'd also like to thank the Cecil FC Galaxy for being our ball boys and girls. And we'd like to shout out Isaura Marie Ortega, the rising junior at Cab Callaway, for singing the national anthem before tonight's game. If you'd like to help out, contact First Aid FC. We've got a website up, firstaidfc.com. Come active, get season tickets, buy a jersey, tell your friends. Enjoy the fun here at Abysinio Stadium. So if you don't know where Abysinio Stadium is, it is across the street from the Salesianum School in downtown Wilmington. Beautiful new facility. You can tell, hopefully, by the pictures that it's got plenty of seating. Seats 5,000, 1,000 on the far side, 4,000 here on the near side where we sit. Come out to a game. Check it out. There comes Martelli. Cuts on his right foot. Tackled by Bell. Back to Houlihan. Houlihan finds Slack. Slack sends it to the far side to Tanner Brentlinger. Brentlinger takes it to the line. Gets a cross off on the deck. And blocked. Here comes Stephen Thompson. Moving forward. Not much help in front of him. Wisely hands it up. Hakeem Williams gets pushed off the ball. That'll be a foul. That's got to hurt. Between the hit, the heat, and the rug burn. That can't be fun. Miles Hood on the ball. I don't know if you could hear Blaze Santangelo, the coach for Westchester United SC. He said, get your shape, then rest. So he's trying to pace his players because of this heat. He's got 7 subs. They're all in the right corner there. I don't know if you can see them in camera shot, but anyway, he's probably going to be using them to save his players because they have a playoff game. They do hold first place in the East Keystone West Division. Ooh, across the middle. They will be in the playoffs on July 17th. Against whom, I don't know. Jackson Sopa clears it out. That'll be a corner kick for Westchester United SC. That's their second of the half. No one's in a rush right now. The team with a 2-goal advantage is playing slow down possession soccer. Right-footed in-swinger coming. Man on the near post. Ooh. Looked like it hit Hakeem Williams right in the gut. Joshua Jackson brings it down. Trying to turn. Jackson Soba comes up. Take the throw. Sopa into Miles Hood. Captain, number 5. Gets double teamed. Sopa. Back to Garnett. Josh Bell lost that ball, didn't chase it. Roby on his right. No foul until the scream. It was a bit of a delayed call. So another free kick, this time about 5 yards further back from the previous one Westchester United SC had. The Predators are being predatory. They're striking and they're getting paired. It's the last game of the season, home or away for First State FC. Trying to get a win for this season, trying to get another point out of state, out of the cellar, hoping, I suppose, for a Hershey loss. We'll see how Hershey does. Hershey, of course, came here last week and had a 2-goal deficit at halftime, came back, scored 2 goals in the first 12 minutes, I think, and that game finished in a 3-3 tie. Anyway. Slack. Right-footed kick. Ooh, he hit it just wide of the post. Saldarriaga had laid out, but if that ball had stayed at the height it looked like it was, I don't think Saldarriaga was going to touch that ball. Very well struck free kick. Steals the ball. Finds a strike on the brace. Keem Williams comes back, stops the attack, but the Predators have their 3rd corner kick of the half. Here come the reserves. Well, not the reserves, the defenders coming back. They brought almost everybody up into the box. 8 players in the box, 2 back to cover Jackson. Right-footed in-swinger. Couple of shirts being lifted up to get some air movement, but there's not much of a breeze, folks. Far post, Jeremy Briquette heads it clear. Jackson collects the ball, finds Briquette. Briquette, double teamed, moves up the line. Held, no call. Briquette has to get back into it mentally and physically here. Here come Westchester. A little one-touch soccer. Possession, Lucchini. Back to Tima. Tima finds Slack. Slack switches the field, tries to find Roby. Can't do it. It'll be a throw-in on the near side. Ball boys are watching the game more than helping out with the ball. Anyway, it's their first time. They'll learn. They're having fun. We appreciate them helping us out. Slack finds Houlihan. Houlihan back to Hickerson. Hickerson back to Tima. Hickerson on the left side here. Oh, that's a giveaway. Hakeem can't do that. Gotta focus. Roby. Back to Hickerson. Hickerson over to Tima. Tima to Brentlinger. Brentlinger finds Lucchini. Lucchini fakes over. Jackson Sopa, or Stephen Thompson trying to recover. The man with the brace, Houlihan. Excuse me, the man with the brace is Petrera, but Houlihan had the ball. Smacks his own player in the face. Looked like Martelli wanted to take there. And took a smack and hit Petrera right in the face. Can't tell what the ref wants to do. I don't know what the reason was, but he saw a problem with it. Anyway, Ogunsanya over to Grant Sopa. Sopa finds Miles Hood. Miles, left foot, tries to split the difference. Here comes Jackson Sopa. Can't catch up to the ball before Slack. Roby. Slack, Roby, and Martelli are killing the First State FC Midnight Riders here on the left side. They're just working very well together. Ball's going to be a throw-in. Ogunsanya told to back up. Yeah. You can hear Jackson Sopa saying, throw it in quickly. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know what the issue was. The referee whistled. I don't know. I think there's an injury to number 14, Petrera. He got hit in the face with the ball. Yeah, it could be concussion protocol. Here comes the trainer. I think that's what they're looking at. It's got a break. Scored it on the 14th minute and the 29th minute. Now, as we learned last week, the team who loses someone to a concussion protocol can use a sub, and that player, once cleared, can return. So I'll see who's coming in on the far side. Number 4, it looks like, Mason Miller. Concussion protocol substitution. Out, number 14, Vince Petrera. In, number 4, Mason Miller. Forgot to turn off that headset, so you probably heard that. So Mason Miller, number 4, in for Vince Petrera. See how the concussion protocol works out. Giveaway in the back, can't do that. Got to hold on, don't give up any more goals before half. Back to Martelli. Martelli finds Roby. Roby tries to find Martelli again. He wasn't expecting it. Josh Bell attacks right when he gets the ball. Bell moves forward. Miles Hood takes the ball from Bell. On his left foot. Slid tackle from behind. That's Luke Martelli. No card, just a foul, says the referee. Miles lines up over the ball. Left foot. Finds Ogunsanya. Ogunsanya finds Hakeem Williams. Back to Miles Hood. Miles over to Jeremy Briquette. Briquette cuts on the inside. Instantly loses the ball. To the substitute, Mason Miller. Over to the top to Lucchini. Lucchini cuts it back. That's Houlihan. Houlihan finds Slack. Slack finds Roby. Roby hits the bottom of the crossbar. No one cleaned that up. Great stop by Saldariaga there. Calling a corner kick. But what a blast. Wow. But notice the ball came back into play and the First State FC players just watched it, whereas the Westchester United players went for it. Got to get on that ball. Got to be aggressive, especially if it's in your box. Anywhere but here. Clear it out. Hit it a mile in the air, as long as people can reset. Anyway, left-footed in swinger. Fourth corner kick for the Predators. Both hands in the air. Right in the middle. Backspin on the ball, a little off. Slack. Outside of the right boot. Sopa clears. On his left foot. Uccini. Oh, just out of play. It'll be a goal kick. Don't know how much time the half. I'm looking at the referee. Didn't catch it. He put his hand down before I could get my binoculars up. My guess is about 2 minutes. Saldarriaga out to Grant Sopa. Sopa on his right foot. Just kicks it down the middle. JJ to Josh Bell. Josh Bell probably could have handled that forward. Tried to find Thompson on the left side. Briquette goes on him. Thompson. Briquette on the double team. They're chasing the ball now. Tima on his right foot. Chips it over to Luke Martelli. Martelli cuts on the inside. Turns. Finds Ken Roby. Roby dribbling left. Tries to take it to the line. Can't do it. Hakeem Williams comes away with the ball. Hakeem on his right foot. Nobody helping him on the line. Sends it back to Garnett. Garnett to Jackson Sopa. Jackson Sopa back to Saldarriaga. Wasn't quite expecting it. They're a bit danger. Grant Sopa. Saldarriaga just clears it. Throw in on the far side for the Predators. We're moving right to left in gray. First State FC moving left to right in black. Excuse me. Right to left is Westchester United in the grays. Left to right in black. First State FC. The Midnight Riders come away with the ball. Moving up the left side. Trying to pull a speed move down. Push from behind. Referee's going to call it. I don't know if he's going to call a foul. It wasn't intentional. I mean, it was intentional in some regards, but free kick. Inde Tima. Back to Tino Nice, who hasn't had much to do recently. Over to Bobby Hickerson. Hickerson finds the substitute, number 4, Mason Miller. Miller back to Hickerson. Hickerson on his left foot. Slow rolls it up the middle. Got to cut that angle off. Miles Hood finding JJ. Over the top. Can JJ get there? He can. He cannot beat the defender, Tima. It'll be a throw in for First State FC. First sign of life. Joshua Bell. Quick throw into Miles Hood. Miles. Dribbling forward. Cuts inside. Inside the 18. Can't get through. Westchester United able to slow the pace down. Luke Martelli on the ball. Excuse me. That's Houlihan on the ball. This is Slack moving forward. Slack finds Roby. Roby switches the field, finds Tanner Brentlinger, number 3. Finds Slack. Tackled by Garnett. Somehow the ball's going through. Roby trying to get through. Miles did not attack that ball. Sopa down to clear it. Grant Sopa. Heads cleared. And that will do it for the first half. So Westchester United SC, the Predators are 2, First State FC 0 at halftime. We'll be back after the break.
At halftime, First State FC 0, Westchester United SC 2. We'd like to thank our sponsors, LiveSight Sections, Delaware Orthopedic Specialists, Gonser & Gonser, Ink Now, and Elite Physical Therapy. We'd also like to thank the Heckert Group for being our 1K Cleats for Kids Heroes of the Match. They've given the biggest donation of cleats in today's game. We appreciate the Heckert Group for their donation. Remember, if you bring a pair of cleats to the next First State FC game, which will be in 2025, if you get free admission to 1K Cleats for Kids. The food truck outside is DE Mex. Thank you to Cecil FC Galaxy for being our ball boys and girls. Thank you to Sara Marie Ortega for singing the national anthem. We have music. Guys, gotta have music.
the East Keystone West Division, that WC Predators are in the East Keystone East Division. So anyway, I'm a little confused. I know they're from Westchester. They wear gray. They're up 2-0. It's halftime. We're ready to start the second half. Don't see any changes for any teams at the moment. Looks like Colin Campbell may be in at goal. That's about the only difference I see for First State FC. Let's make sure that that's the case. Yeah, it looks like, well, Saldriaga. It's still him. No, it's Colin Campbell. He's just wearing number 16. So that's very interesting. I'm a little confused at why that, but we have to stop the music, by the way. Coach. Goalkeeper Tino Nice was saying, let's go Westchester. It doesn't clarify my question about if this is WC Predators or Westchester United SC, but anyway, I was told to call them the Predators. That's what I'll call them. Regardless, they're winning 2-0. Movement on the right side. Grant Sopa. Back to Ugunsaya. Campbell. Big foot down the middle. I can't fault Saldriaga for the 2 goals that went past him. Those were open looks. Defenders needed to close that down. Didn't happen, unfortunately. And Westchester is ahead. I will call them the Predators.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, LiveSight Productions, who are giving me these pictures and audio. Everybody else, Delaware Orthopedic Specialists, Gonser and Gonser, Ink Now, and Physical Therapy. Wenke Foods for Kids is always here, and as you heard, the Hecker Group won our Heroes of the Match. So those donated kits to this game.
So next year, get ready. Try to beat the Hecker Group. DE Mex food truck is outside. I may get some after the game. See how that goes. Although it's hot out here, I don't know if I want Mexican food. Could use, I don't know what I could use. Gazpacho, how's that? I could use some gazpacho. That'd be delicious. Ooh, yeah, smoothie truck would be good too. Anyway, Miles Hood in the middle. Doubled, and Roby's not happy about that call. Ken Roby looks like he's switched sides. He's here on the near side. He was on the left side before. Jeremy Burkett here, working, keeping the ball on his left. Nobody there. And it's going to be a goal kick. Thanks to our ball boys and girls, Cecil FC Galaxy. They're here. They played a little scrimmage at time. Thanks to Isaura Marie Ortega, who sang the national anthem. She's a rising junior at Cab Callaway here in Wilmington, Delaware. Moving forward. Nice. Martelli flicks it on. It's going to be a throw-in. Jackson Sopa gives it to Josh Bell. Bell back to Sopa. Sopa being turned around. Sends it all the way back to Campbell. Campbell on the deck to Grant Sopa. Sopa moving forward. Finds Hakeem Williams. Hakeem on his left. Trying to figure out what to do. It'll be a throw into Westchester. Initial call was for Westchester. The referee has overturned the lineswoman's decision. And Briquette with a throw in for the Midnight Riders. Stephen Thompson, nice deke on the throw on his right foot. Takes a long ranger, gets blocked by one of the Westchester United players. Throw in for the Midnight Riders on the far side. You can see players warming up over there in the yellow pinnies. Lineswoman in red. Ball boys also in white and red, it looks like over there. They're in pinnies over here as the ball moves over to the right side. Stolen by, Ogunsanya can't keep it in bounds. Throwing back to Inde Tima. Over to substitute Mason Miller. So they've shifted Ridge Robinson up top, it looks like, along with Josh Lucchini. They rotate maybe the point because their goal scorer in number 9, Vince Petrera, he was under concussion protocol. I don't know if he got a concussion or if they just, for safety purposes have kept him out. It is hot out here. He's got a brace already. He's given his teammates a 2-goal cushion as they attack from left to right in the gray in the second half. First Aid FC moving right to left in the black with the green sleeves. Briquette, orange boots. Moving, can't do it. Seen out by Inde Tima. Out to the right side. Must be a substitute that I missed. Blackwell, Drew Blackwell is in. Playing the right midfield. It looks like, let's see if I can find out who he's come in for. I see Lucchini, excuse me. Ridge, Roby. Maybe Carter Houlihan is out. Looks like a couple of subs for Westchester United. Sorry I missed them. I didn't see them line up. Oh, yellow card for kicking the ball away for Ogunsanya. It looks like it. Yellow card, 52nd minute, kicking the ball away. Well, no yellow. No yellow, just a talking to. So, like I said, number 5 looks to be Drew Blackwell. I think he's come in for Lucchini. Nope, Lucchini's in as well. Pardon me. I think he's come in for Houlihan at the midfield. It looks like they've subbed out one of their defenders here. I'm trying to catch that number. Number 7 is in. That's August Axman. He looks to be in for number 23, Bobby Hickerson. So it looks like substitutes at halftime, along with the substitute that happened in the first half when Miller came in for Petrera on the concussion protocol. Westchester United continuing. Ball stolen. Fought for on the far side there. Miller finds Tima. Tima lines it up, stutter steps. Finds the other substitute, Blackwell. Can't find it. Jackson with the ball. Waits a little too long. Stephen Thompson made the move. Moving forward. Can't split the D. Ambitious ball. Joshua Bell. Jogging back. Here come the men in gray. 2-goal lead. T. Garnett. There's a man wide open on the far side. There's a man, number 5, yelling for it. That's Blackwell. Here comes Joshua Bell. 3-on-3. Quickly, it's 3-on-4. Waits for the pass. Both men that he looked like he was playing to were offsides, and he played it right to a Westchester foot. Slack. Over to Blackwell. Blackwell to Miller. Miller Lucchini, I believe. Back to Miller. Miller chips it over. Blackwell on the, or sorry, Slack on the ball. Moving forward. Ooh, slip through. Campbell gobbles it up. In front of rotting Ridge Robinson. It looks like he's playing the point now. It looks like he was playing the number 10 position. Now it looks like he's playing the 9. Grant Sopa on the left side. Finds Burkett. Orange boots. Sends it into Miles Hood. Number 5. Captain for the day. Miles on his left. Thompson. Back to Miles. Miles finds Burkett. Burkett. Head's not as much in the game. He's lost a couple of out of bounds. Got to get back into it. Tima. Miller. Back to Axman. Left over to, it doesn't look like Martelli. I think there may be another sub over there. 23. Oh, that's Bobby Hickerson. Okay, they moved Hickerson over. Big switch. Ball. Play broken up by the Midnight Riders. Sopa. So it looks like Martelli is in. Looks like they slid people. They've changed their back. So it looks like Hickerson is playing the left fullback. August Axman is playing in the middle with Ende Tima, and Tanner Brentlinger is out for Blackwell. That must be it. Okay, I've got it now. Back over to Tima. Can't save it. It'll be a throw-in for the Midnight Riders here on the near side in the 57th minute. Don't know if there are going to be 2 water breaks again. Maybe 1 this half. We'll see. I've been sipping water all day. If you don't drink water in this heat, please start getting in the habit. The last thing you need to be is dehydrated. Burkett, beautiful ball out to the right side of JJ coming in on the left. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Joshua Bell. No, it's not Joshua. I think we made another substitution here, and I missed. And I apologize. Yes, Mayowa Taiwo is in for Josh Bell, it looks like. I apologize. Did not see it. Somehow I missed the substitutions at the table. They're at the far side today instead of the near side. And I can catch numbers, and they must have done it right at the half when we were setting up and getting back into live call. Anyway, that looks like the first corner kick of the game for First State FC. Miles Hood over to take it, left-footed in swinger. Bringing up the big man, T. Garnett. You can see him in the yellow boots. They're packing the 6-yard box, that's for sure. Leaving 3 players back. Just 1 defender. Number 10, Ridge Robinson, standing there at the penalty spot. Flip over, Burkett. Referee saw something he didn't like. It's going out. Free kick for the Westchester United SC. 3 more substitutions coming on. 22-16. Luca Malor, Samatima at the water break, and number 11. So 11 is in for 27. Oh. And 11 is Ayamu. Can we get the lights back on in here? Or the lights went out on me. 22 for 7, it looks like. I think that's what it is. No, that's not possible. Anyway, it looks like number 22 and number 16 are coming in. Samatima and Luca Malor, along with Ayab Muhu, number 11, who's a forward. So let's see what we've got here. I've got 8, 11, 22, 28, 16, 23, 5, 24. Anyway, I'll announce some substitutes. How's that?
I can't figure it out. Substitutions on for Westchester United. On number 11, Ayamu. Number 16, Samatima. And number 22, Luca Malor. Don't know what else.
A lot of water breaking at the time. I don't know who gave what card to whom. I'll see if I can read numbers on the bench, but that's probably not possible. So it looks like 22 and 11 are playing up top side by side with number 28 sitting right behind them. So Ken Roby looks like he's playing behind. Moving up the left side, substitute Mau, I'm not sure. Back on the ball, number 11, he's quick. Ooh, way over the top. So got that's buried. Substitute number 11. No, it's sorry. Number 28. It's been dangerous all night. That's Luke Roby. That's 3.
Goal for Westchester United in the 62nd minute. Number 28, Ken Roby. First State FC 0. Westchester SC 3. So it's 3-0. They made double substitutions.
And they're pressing. They've got the fresh legs and they've got the 3-goal lead and they got a bunch of subs in the game, and guess what? Subs like to score goals. Out to the left side. Luke Martelli. To the back. Over to Tima. Oh, right to Briquette. Briquette, nice pass. Back.
Cuts on his right foot. Earns the corner kick.
Second game. Oh, second the game. Second and a half for First State FC. Miles is jogging towards, playing it short. Miles on his left, hits the crossbar. Beautiful effort from a tight angle. The goalie did not react. It's a goal kick, but that's a nice sign of life there for the Midnight Riders. So it looks like first Westchester United has shifted somewhat of their tactics. It looks like they're playing a 3-5-2. No, I think they're playing a back floor, and I think number 4, Malor, is sitting right in front of them. Anyway, they may have kept their lineup with 2 number 6s, but anyway, not Malor, that's Miller. Mason Miller. Throwing on the far side in favor of Westchester United. Go back. Miller. Ball. Slides it forward. Back to Miller. Miller to the substitute, 16, Samatima. Dribbling forward. That's Burkett. Dropping deep and playing on the right side. I think he just wants touches on the ball at this point. Quick throw in. Odd touch. Out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Westchester. So 25 minutes left. I don't know what First State needs to do to get back in this game, but score a goal would be nice. That Miles Hood effort, if that had gone in, that'd be a nice consolation. 3-1 going into the last 25 minutes, but unfortunately hit the crossbar and skipped around. Now don't forget, Westchester United also hit the crossbar. So they could have added a goal, and they missed a one-on-one chance as well. Ball moves out. Moving right to left, First State FC. In the black with the green sleeves, moving left to right. Westchester in the gray. Over to Grant Sopa. Sopa to Ogunsanya. Ogunsanya splits the difference. Finds Akeem Williams. Williams finds Stephen Thompson. Thompson on the right. Moving forward. Getting at field. Serve top. Joshua Jack can't collect the ball and forward. Pass. Substitute Samatima just lost the ball. Sopa to Burkett. Burkett, don't know which way it's going to go. Yeah, the referee's pointing Westchester's way. Samatima. Samatima on the ball again. Throwing it ball in for the visitors. Blackwell, no pressure. Samatima. Back to Inde Tima. Tima with an ambitious switch, doesn't happen. And Taiwo lets it ride. Let's see who we've got coming on here. Don't know who's coming off here. Looks like Stephen Thompson or Jeremy Burkett. Looks like Jeremy Burkett is coming off. Number 15. Let's see who's coming on. So Westchester has numbers on the front of their shorts and on the backs. We only have numbers on our backs. And that's Maiwa. Or Fadebo. So number 11 in for Jeremy Burkett.
Substitutions for First State FC. Off number 15, Jeremy Burkett. On number 11, Tiwalade Fadebo.
Straight swap for Burkett. Burkett looked like he was running out of gas. Blackwell on the right side. Goal scorer Roby loses it. Hakeem rolls it back. Fadebo lost the ball. Oh, that's sorry, that's Tiwa. Maioa, Tiwo, excuse me. So Tiwo's here on the near side, and Fadebo must be on the right side. Hakeem Williams loses the ball. Tiwo. Throw in for first aid on the far side. Garnett trying to split. Does not work. And Westchester United is flying up the left side. One man in support. Finds him early. Cuts back to try to find the late runner. Samatiwo. And you could hear Coach Santangelo saying, we'll take the foul, we'll take the foul. Don't know what the ref is doing. Oh, he's just checking on a player that's down on his knee. It looks like T. Garnett. Could be exhaustion, obviously, on a day like this. Anyway, 2 men over the ball for Westchester. Luke Mitchell and the goal scorer Ken Roby, who put one in at 62nd minute. Right footed. Roby lines up. And that beautiful free kick goal. Roby's now got a brace at 71. And it's 4-0 in favor of the visitors. Goal in the 71st minute by number 28, Ken Roby. Score, First State FC 0, Westchester FC 4. Westchester United. Should be Westchester United SC, excuse me. I said Westchester United. Anyway. So, 4-0 down at 72. It's hot. It's a holiday weekend. And LiveSight Productions was at the pool today, so guess who's jealous? Anyway. Stephen Thompson. Finding Taiwo. Excuse me, Fadebo. Westchester up the middle. Beautiful ball. 2 on none. Hit the post. That's 3 times a team has hit the post tonight. 2 crossbars and a left upright. Out of bounds. Campbell made himself big. It's a very nice play to keep that ball out of the net. Just got to be not happy about the goal he let in there just a minute ago. But anyway, back to Ende Tiwo. Sorry, Tima. Looks like a water break. Somebody's down. First State players down. I don't know if it's cramps. Can I hear someone say, let's get a water break? Can't tell if that's Hakeem Williams or T. Garnett. Let's see who we have. It's hot out there, folks. More subs getting ready. Well, I don't know if that's true. I saw Penny come on and off. I don't know if First State FC is going to use its final subs. Number 8, Oluwadale. Oh, man, I'm screwing his name up, and I apologize. Oludemilade Olajoyegbe. And I apologize to Olajoyegbe because I butchered his name. But it looks like he's got his card. Looks like he's ready to come in. I don't know for whom. Lots of water, not a lot of noise. Not the biggest crowd we've had this year. But be sure to look us up next year. 2025 brings new hope, new players sometimes, and a new mental state. So let's see what's happening here substitution-wise. Who's sitting down? Can't tell. Briquette is out. We know that. Is that Hakeem Williams on? Garnett is out. So it must be, he must be coming in for Garnett. Yeah, he must be coming in for Garnett. Garnett looks like he's starting over there.
Substitutions for First State FC off. Number 28, T. Garnett. On. Number 8, Olumilade Olajoyegbe. Well, I didn't butcher it as bad as I have on
Broadcast over the stadium, I don't think. But I heard some chuckles. So, anyway, 76th minute. Substitutions have been made. Goals have been scored. Unfortunately, not by the home team. And there's a free kick to 15 or so minutes of this game. My guess is there'll be another 2 minutes of extra time. Let's see if First State FC can end the year at least scoring a goal, not getting a shutout at home.
coming out, calls for it, grabs it. It's a great move because any hesitation there would probably lead to a shot or a dangerous situation that makes it a goal. Big switch. Renzo comes in on his right foot. Slides it forward, really to no one. Sama Tima. 1-2. Can't swing it off. Substitute Olajoyegbe. Clogs the middle. Philo. Playing with Jackson Soap over there. You want to go forward. Too much passing back. I'm sure Westchester United says, keep passing back, but don't move forward. Blackburn puts it right away to First State FC. Move forward. Numbers are back for Westchester. First State FC players moving slowly, unless they're actively on call. Referee calls that more for safety than anything. Miller had
Tons of time, number 4, to move through the middle.
Miller on, remember, for Vince Pereira, who got a brace before he got hit in the face with a shot from his teammate and was pulled into concussion protocol and not come back in the game. So he's got 2 goals, the first 2 at 14 and 29. And then Ken Roby, left winger, scored 2 goals here in the second half in the 62nd and 71st minutes. And that's your difference, 4-0. Lights are on. The breeze is absolutely non-existent. The clouds aren't really moving, and it's very very stuffy here at the stadium. But it's a soccer game, it's fun. It's Bloomington's hometown team. It's Delaware's home state team. We get better over the time. Get a little bit more games under our belt. Build a culture. Moving up the right side, Tywell. Make a nice move. Chip in the middle. Followed by nice and caught. Goes right up the middle, which probably shouldn't happen, but I understand tired legs. Mighty sub. Holds his hands up. Wanted the call. I'm sure the referee just wants to move this game along like everybody else does. What's going on the far side? Thank our sponsors again, LiveSight Productions, Delaware Orthopedic Specialists, Gonser & Gonser, Inc. Now, and Elite Physical Therapy. DE Mex Food Truck was here. Didn't have any of the food, but it's no. And of course, 1K Cleats for Kids. The Hair Group was the heroes of the game with their donations today, so we thank 1K Cleats for Kids. You can donate a pair of cleats, you get free admission. And also the Hecker Group for leading that charge today. Westchester United SC moving left to right. In the gray. Can't clear. Reaction. Player on the deck. I think just slipped. Okay. Big drop.
Back for
Logan Sanya. Finds Sopa. Long ball up the middle. Stephen Thompson running towards it. Tywell also running towards it. Pushing the back. The lineswoman
waves her flag.
and it'll be a free kick for the visitors. 10 minutes to go. Beautiful sunset over the goalpost there, over the goalie. Nice red hue. Colors starting to poke out. It's a summer night. Fireflies are out. It's July 5th. It's our Independence Day, but there's not a lot of joy here for the home team. Offside, the lineswoman says. Westchester, meanwhile, looks like they're ready to sub. Can't tell. I see a Penny coming back to the bench, but I think there's just a former player on sideline. I think they've used most of their subs. Yeah, they haven't used their backup goalkeeper. That's about it. Everybody else is in. Unless their backup keeper is in right now. I don't think so. Unable to move forward. Thompson. Oh, it's on his right foot. Thompson tackle from behind. Referee says it's all a ball. He was right there. Block it in the middle. First State FC. Down player. Looks like Stephen Thompson. Referee's just checking on him. A lot of woozy legs out there. I'm sure a lot of lightheadedness. As long as it's not concussion protocol, they're going to play on and hopefully get some electrolytes in their systems ASAP. So, no one asked me about my assessment for the season. I see some improvement in some spots. Obviously, goal scoring needs to improve. And every time the team scored goals, they gave up a lot of goals. The defense has gotten a little bit better as time's gone on, and I understand that due to injury and suspension and availability, their two set center backs weren't partnership for most of the season, which hurts the defensive end. But they've tightened up. They look pretty good. They've got a midfield. Tactically, they could use a little bit more possession work and creativity. But we've got promise. We've got some young players that going through Bloomington University, coached by Nick Papanikolaou here, just outside of the city limits. We've got some other local players, local high school products that are not playing in college or matriculated.
Looked like she was going to put her flag up, and then she did not. Anyway, quick restart. Blackwell, here, number 5. The referee is calling it back. Anyway, Stephen Thompson's been running a lot today. He's going to need some leg massages, I would assume. Nende Tima, number 8, finds Samatima. I think Westchester's going to be content to pass it around the back. Stephen Thompson moving forward, tries to chip it through. The line was stopped. Moving on the left side. Luke Mitchell switches the field. Finds Samatima. Tima over to the left side. Finds it back in the middle. Into the middle. And that's a goal. And the man who scored it is on his back. Number 22. And that's one of the substitutes, Luca Malor. So Luca Malor scores in the 85th minute to make it 5-0 West.
Goal by number 22, Luca Malor, in the 85th minute. Score, First State FC 0, Westchester United SC 5.
Keeper saying last five. He's clapping his hands. Well, I don't know. That's tough to swallow. That's their third of the game.
Miles Hood heads towards the corner. They drop Miles back into the D line there. A lot of the other players are midfielders. And Miles, if you
recall, some defense earlier this year when numbers were down and players were unavailable for one reason or another. Left-footed and outswinger. Headed away. That'll be a throw-in for the Midnight Riders. A lot of hard work going on there by Hakeem Williams. Ungunsaya. Touch to Sopa. Sopa back to his keeper, Campbell. Campbell out to the right side. Jackson Sopa. Campbell calls for it again. Over to the right side. Westchester still pressing, not giving
any quarter. Jackson looking for the ball. Back to Campbell. Campbell sets it up. Sends it long up the left side. David can't control it. Ball back on the right side. Felt to brace for Roby. And Roby making himself a pest over there. Over the middle. And saved. Shot there. Should have been better done by Luke Mitchell. Or Luke Martelli, excuse me. Probably could have done a little better with that. He was running right on. But it was a good save in the end by Caleb Campbell. Long kick by Nice. Roby sees his teammate on the left. And it's shot wide by Martelli. No, our time is going back into this game. He's complaining, but he's not making himself available.
Well, teammates. Language. Let's see what's going on here. And now he's just clearing the ball, which is acceptable. Don't know how much time is going to be left here. Watching the fourth official. Don't know what we've got. Oh, no time. I think that's why. 5-0 game. Makes sense. That's our season, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting First State FC. Midnight Riders appreciate all your support. Come out to a
Support our sponsors, LiveSight.
Productions, Delaware Orthopedic Specialists, Gonser and Gonser, Inc. Now, Elite Physical Therapy. Again, 1K cleats for kids are always here, and there's food trucks. I've got a youth group that wants to do ball boys and girls. We appreciate it, like our team from Cecil FC Galaxy tonight. If you've got musical talent and can sing the national anthem, be like Isaura Marie Ortega and sing us a song. We appreciate. We're logging off for the day. 5-0 to the visitors. First State FC finished the home season winless until 2025.